Hello guys, Sun Gaming. At the time reacting to Jordan Matter's life changed with one viral video featuring Salish Matter by DharMannStudios. As always, the links to the channel and the video in the description, and as always, let's begin. Shall we?
Tiniest bedroom.
Today.
Okay, so before we begin, I might as well explain a few things. The reason why I'm not at the beginning of the video is essentially because Dhar is celebrating the fact that his channel hit 25 million by doing a giveaway and all that. And if you guys want to know, for as of this recording, Dhar Mann is at 25.1 million subscribers. And okay, so I honestly would have skipped this part because this essentially explains who Jordan Matter is. But I have some stuff to say here, so I'll keep it going for now. Anyway.
Jordan Matter is an extremely successful YouTuber with over 25 million subscribers and over
25 million? You can't even do an estimate. So from your numbers, like, when did you write the script? I'm pretty sure the guy's channel isn't growing that fast. Like, you're telling me over 25 million. Meanwhile, the guy has 29.6 million. Like, okay, over 25 million is technically correct, but someone would assume like 25.5 million, something like that. Like, my guy, if he has 29.6 million subscribers, just approximate it and say that he has around 30 million. Ain't that hard? Like, because of course, due to approximation rules, if I'm not wrong, 0.5 or above is when you approximate to the next biggest number. You know what I mean? Anyways, and honestly, when it comes to the 10 billion views, I would have said it was insane. And yes, it is, because, like, this is more views than the population on Earth, which is currently, like, 8 billion. So, like, honestly insane. But at the same time, I feel like this feat isn't as big as it used to, because, like, I feel like many channels, especially shorts channels, easily achieve this number. Anyway.
10 billion views.
Massive!
He's often seen collaborating with
Collaborating implies that he does videos with someone every once in a while. Like how you do videos with him every bit, and then you do videos with other YouTubers every bit. That's collaboration. But I'm sorry. Collaborating with his gymnast daughter, I don't think so. Jordan Matter's channel is most of the time about Salish. Salish is the personality and brand, not him. How could it be collaborating if Salish herself is the face of the channel? Like, I feel like when people think of Jordan Matter's channel, they think of Salish faster than they think of him, even though he's the one who's supposed to be the face. Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
With his gymnast daughter Salish and YouTuber son Hudson. But before all his YouTube...
Okay, I feel like I've honestly gone over all the parts that I need to be about, so yeah, like 1980, this is practically the start of the video. This is basically the start of the video. And okay, so before we start, I actually found a new extension that apparently hides YouTube control, so obviously this will be helpful for when I pause, because, you know, the UI won't cover the screen, so I'll try it in 3, 2, 1. You know what? Works well. Anyways, let's continue.
Such a loser, Jordan. They should call you Jordum.
I'm sorry. What do you mean, Jordum? Like, if I'm gonna give Dhar Mann anything, is that at least the boys came up with a name that fit the person's name. Like, you know how you sometimes hear of stuff like Negative Nancy, something along those lines. Like, you know, because of the rhyme at either the start or the end. I don't know if at the start is considered a rhyme, but, like, you guys know what I mean. Like, with those types of stuff, it makes sense. But Jordum? Like, honestly, the only reason it kind of somewhat works, not fully at all, but, like, the only reason it could possibly work is because his name is Jordan and not something like Jason. If it was, then it wouldn't have worked at all. Like, the only reason it slightly works is because of the fact that his actual name is Jordan. So it's kind of close, but at the same time, doesn't work fully like a Negative Nancy or a Special Needs Sam. That one Dhar Mann used in a video a long time ago. Anyways, let's continue. Shall we?
Don't listen to him, Jordan. Just focus on the ball. Just focus on the ball.
Yes! Yes! All right! even matter, Jordan. You're such a loser. Even your family didn't even come here to see you play.
Okay, like, I'm sorry, what? What did you just say? Because, like, let's go back a bit. Why would Jordan let the bullying get to him? Because, like, okay, my guy, you quite literally hit a winning home run. Which, like, I'll admit to you, like, I don't know that much about baseball, but I sure as hell know that a home run is really big. Especially when it's the winning shot. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, that this is no easy feat. So him pulling it off is amazing. Like, the bullying should never get to him because of this. Anyways, let's continue, shall we?
Well, you did your thing.
What?
Hey, Jordan. Sorry if I was giving you a hard time a moment. But, in all seriousness, good game, man.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
There's my little Babe Ruth.
Grandpa,
How did the game go?
I got the winning home run.
Is that right? Oh, congratulations, kid. You must feel fantastic.
Okay, so I actually, like, I'll admit, I've watched a bit of the video, not all of it, so I'm going to check this part. Like, I don't think I'm spoiling anything because I feel like most of you guys already saw the video, but, like, when did the kid put that thing on him? Like, I'm trying to look for it. Like, let's see.
A moment. But, in all seriousness, good game, man.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
There's my little Babe Ruth.
Grandpa,
How did the game go?
I got the winning home run.
Is that right? Oh, congratulations, kid. You must feel fantastic.
Okay, why is the UI going against me right now? I'm trying to pause and do all kinds of stuff, and yet it doesn't want to. But, like, anyway, so I feel like I want to point out something. Like, I hear the sound, that's for sure. But, like, when did he put that clipper on him? I don't know what that thing is. Is that a clipper? Anyways, might as well continue.
Hey, I'm sorry I missed it.
did you?
I had a photo shoot and then...
I know. It's fine.
Let's get out of here. What's that?
Really? Gum? Of all the things you could have done, you did gum? Really? And I would have said that it is impossible until I heard the sound.
Dude.
You too.
What a loser. Oh, look at him.
Okay. Wait.
Wow, looks like your dad is here after. Dude.
What the
What a loser.
YouTube, what are you doing with me today? Stop! Okay, I don't know why YouTube suddenly turned on me like this for a moment. Like, I almost because of it. But anyway, like, YouTube, stop.
Wow, looks like your dad is here after all.
Okay, like, I usually don't pause the recording, but I'll do it this time because honestly, YouTube is starting to really give me a headache. So please wait for a moment. Okay, I'm back. I managed to fix it by refreshing the URL, and I want to say that I'm so incredibly sorry for the inconvenience. Anyways, let's continue on. I promise you that nothing bad will happen this time.
Dude.
What a loser. Oh, look at him.
Wow, looks like your dad is here after all. Physically, at least, not mentally.
Oh, nice.
Hey, kid. I'm here to help you practice.
The game just ended.
And he made the winning home run.
It doesn't matter. We need to train.
Train? Like, I understand everyone has to train no matter what. After all, no matter how much of your No matter how much of a master you are at something, there's always something to learn. You've never mastered everything until you've done so much to the point that there's nothing left to learn. But that's incredibly difficult to pull off. Like, come on, my guy. How much do you want from your son? Make it clear, please. Please make it clear. Like, how much do you want from him? He hit the freaking winning home run. What else do you want? Do you want for him to, like, I don't know much about baseball, so I don't know if his son can go further from there. But, like, my guy, how much do you want? Like, not even a single bit of praise? You've essentially invalidated every single bit of winning he's done, because guess what? You never praised him for it. And guess what? Us children crave the praise from our parents. So, like, you've essentially invalidated all his work for nothing. Congratulations, Dad of the Year. Anyway.
Let's get back out there. Come on.
But I'm hungry.
You need to work on your position. Your feet should line up like this when you pitch, not like some ballerina how you stand.
It's getting late. I should get Jordan home.
No. He's got to get this right. Now throw another pitch, kid.
But I'm tired.
See? This is why you'll never be anything in life, Jordan.
Wow, wow. That of the year right there. Yeah, you know what? It's telling your kid that even though they did an amazing achievement, oh yeah, you'll never be anything in life. You know what? Yeah, you're totally right. That definitely will make him better and definitely won't scar him because of the fact that you made him feel useless. Right? Anyway, let's continue.
You don't work hard enough.
I'll drive you.
I got it.
Are you okay?
Do you mind if we go over to Mom's? I haven't been there in a while.
Are you sure you want to do that? You remember what happened the last time?
Amazing. We got the perfect combination of addictions right there, people. A mom that's addicted to cigarettes and alcohol. The perfect combination in the world. Woohoo! The best duo, huh?
Paula, I'm here with your son. He has exciting news for you about his game.
Maybe she got a job, and it's at work.
Job? I don't think so, Jordan.
What was that? Can we go around and peek and see if anyone's home?
They didn't answer. It's best we get going.
But we came all the way here. Please? Please?
Okay, so I want to mention it at the beginning, so I feel like I'm a little late here, but like, when it comes to the first shot of him scoring the home run, I wanted to ask, why is it that they made it so slow? Like, my guy, we're at the start of the story. Why would you slow it down? Like, okay, slowing it down so that we anticipate the climax. Sure, why not? But it's for the climax, not for the beginning. Like, why do you gotta be so slow? Why? Just why? Straight up why? Like, again, I understand something like that for the climax, but for something like the beginning, do I look like I care enough for something like this? Well, guess what? I don't. I straight up don't. Because this is just the beginning of the story. You didn't give me a reason to care yet. Anyway.
I'll look.
Is she home?
You know, I think you're right. I think she must be working.
Honestly, Grandpa of the Year right there, and I want to make sure that you guys don't get confused. Like, I feel like it's a bit obvious, but I want to make sure to tell you just so you don't get confused. When I said that his dad was the Dad of the Year, I was obviously being sarcastic, but like, when it comes to this Grandpa is actually Grandpa of the Year. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how much in a scale this would be. I don't know if if Jordan seeing his mom like this would be traumatizing, or something, like maybe not as far as traumatizing, but like would hurt him deeply seeing his mother in such a state. Since she got the perfect duo of addictions: a cigarette that kills her lungs and an alcohol that kills her. If I'm not wrong, doesn't alcohol affect the liver? I feel like it affects the liver, right? So like cigarettes that practically kill your lungs over time, and alcohol that, if consumed in high amounts, practically kills your liver kills your liver over time. The perfect combination of addictions, that's for sure. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, come on, kiddo. You can stay with me. We'll work on some photos. We'll check in later. And this photo here, that's a hummingbird hovering just over that beautiful flower. I waited for hours, camera in hand, until it finally came into view. The colors were so vivid, I could hardly believe my eyes. And National Geographic loved it as much as I did. They used it for a feature about wildlife in the tropics.
Wow. Grandpa, I want to be successful like you one day.
I mean, is that really success? Unless his name was featured on the paper, doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, National Geographic showed the photo that you took, but if they don't credit you, then what's the point? It's like for example, who gets praised for the stock photos? No one, because guess what? These are stock photos. They don't belong to a certain person. They're in the public domain. But if a photo is not in the public domain, but someone doesn't get praised for it, then what's the point of it being featured on a magazine or something? If the person who made said photo, or sorry, took said photo, wasn't credited, what's the point? I want to check again. Like, okay, I need to get a better look.
Fake. Loved it as much as I.
I'm sorry. Where's his name? Like, where's your name out here? So like, it doesn't matter if if the photo is on is on the magazine or the paper or whatever, if you're not credited. And also, I like the fact that they at least get a bit more of an accurate date. Like, they told us 1980, but it's very clear right here that this is June 1980 to be specific. But like, I feel like the months doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But anyway,
I did.
All rich and famous.
There's more to success than money and recognition, Jordan.
What do you mean?
Real success is nothing without family. I spent so much time traveling and working, and it breaks my heart when I see how your father... But hey, at least my son did something right.
okay, so like, I would say that I feel like what he meant, that part of success is obviously success when it comes to your job, whether you're an entrepreneur or a worker or whatever. But the second half should be family. Because if you succeed in both your job and your family, then congratulations, you're living the dream life. Because like, yeah, real success, like, of course, if you're successful at your job but have no one to share your happiness and money with, then what's the point? Why does it matter that you be on the top if you're gonna be lonely there? You know what I mean? Anyway.
Having you. And you know, Jordan, you're going to do even bigger things than me in your life. You just watch.
What's up, Jay?
What's up?
All right.
Yeah.
Got those orders you requested? Keep crushing it, man.
Hi, guys. How are we doing? Good. Oh, Is there anything that I can get started for you? Hey, hey, server! Server! I'm talking to you!
The epitome of main character syndrome right there. The epitome of main character syndrome. Like, my guy, he has other people to do stuff for, too, You know? Like, come on. Come on, man. He has other people to work for. Okay, did I sound like Mickey Mouse right there? Okay, maybe it's a little off. Okay, no, it's heavily off. But like, come on, man. You stop having big character syndrome. You're not the only one there for the server to serve for, I guess. Anyway.
Hey, hey, server! Server! I'm talking to you! Sorry.
My guy, you're not the only one who has to serve. Come on.
Just give me 1 second. I will be right back. This pasta sucks, man. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Is there anything specifically wrong with it, or? Why don't you just stop talking? Why don't you try it yourself?
Okay, I feel like that pasta had minimal sauce because like I feel like pasta that actually has a lot of sauce would have done a lot more damage to his uniform than that. And I would say that honestly, that guy is the main epitome of maker. I feel like oh yeah, this guy. This guy is the main epitome of a main character syndrome. Like, my guy, the server came to you after he was done with the other people and asked you politely what is wrong, and you decide, you know what? I'm gonna be an annoying person. I had another word in mind, but I feel like a child audience is gonna be watching this video, so I gotta be careful with my wording. So we have an annoying person here who decided, you know what? Just because this pasta sucks, I'm gonna dump it on the server, even though he wasn't even the one who made it. Like, dumping it on a chef is one thing. Dumping it on the server who wasn't even the one who made it is one thing entirely. I'm not saying that dumping it on a chef is justified. I'm just saying that dumping it on a server is an even worse offense. Because, like, the server didn't even make it. Anyways, might as well go back to where we were, around here. Yep. Anyway.
Jordan. You okay?
You know, dude, when I was a kid, I thought that I was gonna be rich, and I was gonna be successful, and I thought that I was gonna be somebody. Thought I'd be working my dream job. I don't know, here I am getting spaghetti dumped in my head and breaking my back for 2 nickels.
Dude, we gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You see all this? This is just temporary. And you gonna nail that audition. And I'm telling you, they're gonna
Dave, my next audition. Shoot.
Dude,
I'm gonna be late.
wait, hold up, dude!
Whoa! Where are you going? You can't leave yet. You need to wait for coverage.
Look, Jim, I know that, and I'm really, really sorry, but I have an audition that I have to get to, and it can't wait.
Of course you can wait. Unless you don't want a job to come back to.
Ever since I was little, I knew I was destined for the stage. Bringing characters to life and telling stories that made people laugh or cry, or maybe even change the way that they see the world. I dreamt about it. I was so close, I could feel it. I've never wanted anything more than to perform. I've never been more ready for anything in my entire life. So you see, I have to leave.
He's gonna be rejected.
Thanks for coming in. How many more do we have?
I don't know, 50, maybe 60. You can go.
Would you like to see it again? Or maybe something different? I have another monologue that I've...
Sorry, we're moving on. Send the next actor in on your way out.
Please, you don't understand. I lost my waiter job so that I could come to this audition.
Well, the good news is there's other waiter jobs out there. Please, you can go.
To anyone who ever thought that he would nail this audition, look at the runtime. Like, I'm not saying that you're stupid or anything, just look at the runtime. If we're only halfway through, then there's no way in hell he's achieving what he wants that quickly.
Believe this guy?
So
All I need is another actor's sob story today. I mean, it's one thing if it was George Clooney, but he's not.
Hey, honey.
Hi.
I'm sorry I'm late.
I mean, I honestly can't blame the judges too, because if the only thing he talked about was his sob story, quote unquote, then like if the only thing he talked about was his sob story, then he honestly doesn't deserve it, because isn't the whole point of an audition for you to show your talents? If all your like my guy, this isn't America's Got Talent for you to put in your sob story and then you get the golden buzzer. Yeah, like, isn't the whole point of an audition for you to show off your talents? Isn't that the whole point? Anyway.
Okay. How'd it go? Don't stress. There'll be more auditions, okay?
Sit down.
What?
Sit down.
What?
Right there.
What's going on?
Sit down.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Close them.
What are you doing?
Okay. Open them up.
Open?
Yep. Happy birthday! You thought I'd forget. I didn't forget. And now, I'm gonna sing you a song.
Really?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lauren. The best thing in my life, and I love you so much.
Because I would love this moment. Like, I feel like part of the whole point of a channel is that I don't waste your time, and I feel like this would be wasting a bit of time, so I might as well skip this whole happy birthday monologue. Like, if I can save you guys time, I'll save you guys. Anyway.
Jordan, this is an amazing photo. You really do have a gift.
Yeah, I guess all those years in the dark room with my grandpa rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
Too bad his success didn't. Guess my dad was right about me.
You think you're gonna be what? Actor? Baseball player? Not with those skills. You'll be nothing. Nothing.
Hey. You know, maybe it's time you take that photography class.
No, we can't afford that. You know we can't afford that. And I don't know, what if I took the photography class and it still didn't work out? What then?
Well, you'll never know if you don't try, right? Hello? Yes, this is Lauren. Really? That's amazing. Yes. Thank you so much. When does it start? Next week? Sorry, I'm leaving.
What? No, don't be sorry. Vet school has always been your dream.
Yeah, but what about the money? You sure you're gonna be okay with just the waiter income?
Yeah, about the waiter job.
That's me. Okay. Take care of yourself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much of this is filler? Because at this point, I just want to skip. Perfect.
A photographer, just like my grandfather. My grandfather worked for National Geographic, Vogue, and even did a project for President Kennedy.
You really think you're gonna be like that? Yeah, right. You're gonna grow up to be a loser addict, just like your dad.
That's enough from you, Jeff.
Sorry I let you down, Grandpa.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Found this on the door.
Okay. Well, if you just came here to tell me what kind of a failure...
No, that's That's not why I'm here. I came because I want to make things right. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry I wasn't a great father to you, son. I wanted to be. I did. But
You were jealous?
I had to work through my own demons.
Yeah, I can understand that. I got mine too.
I want to make it up to you, son. Make up for lost time.
I don't really know how you're gonna do that. My life's a mess. I'm broke. I don't have a job. Can't even afford a photography class. Now Lauren's pregnant. I don't know what to do. That's not really how I ever imagined bringing a kid into the world.
I'm gonna be a grandfather.
Yeah.
Why don't I teach you photography? I grew up watching your grandfather. He taught me everything. Please, let me teach you.
Gonna be a montage because I honestly don't.
Remember when we used to take those walks down by the Hudson River when we were first together? Well, yeah, I've been thinking about a name for the baby, and I thought that we'd name him Hudson. What do you think?
I love it. How's the job hunt going?
Well, actually...
Okay, like, I feel like I can't really trust these whole stories because I feel like they've been dramatized just for the sake of them being, you know, a cool story. Because, you know, I kind of understand this since, you know, DharMann has to make a video that both illustrates what happened to people, what actually happened to people in their past, but also kind of make it entertaining enough. So I kind of understand why he would do such a thing. So I feel like I want to know how much of this is real and how much was added in. Anyway.
You will be glad to see.
And okay, before we begin, this is unrelated to the video, but I might as well say it now that if at any point in this video, whether before this point or after this point, if I ever accidentally muted the mic and left a portion of it without any audio whatsoever, then I heavily apologize for it. But anyways, let's continue.
That.
Okay, do I read the whole letter?
That.
Okay, has been accepted. Perfect. No need to see anymore.
Oh, sorry, honey. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, honey.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was nobody. I guess they just had the wrong house or something.
All right, homie. So it was looking like you could stay a week, you know, at least until my girl gets back into town.
Thanks, man. It means a lot, bro.
No problem. So did you ever land that dream photography job you were telling me about?
Oh, man. I don't know if you'd call it that. Okay, Cooper, let's see a nice big smile, okay? Cheers. I know. How about I bring out a friend, okay? Hi, Cooper. How about a nice big... I really hope I'm not doing this for the next 10 years.
Hey, buddy.
I was honestly ready for Cooper to throw one of these on him as a headshot. Oh, anyway.
Hey, buddy, just look this way. Perfect. Now, can I just get a smile on your face? Oh, come on, just like.
Bro, forget doing this for the next 10 years. How about 20? Wait a minute. 20? So if I'm not wrong, he's now in his 40s, right?
Like a big smile, as if you just opened a present, because Christmas is coming, right?
This is school calling. It's about Salish.
Hello? My daughter did what today?
believable.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call you right back.
These photos are terrible. If I wanted photos of my daughter screaming and crying, I'd have taken them myself at home.
I'm so sorry. I tried my best. She wouldn't calm down.
But that's what I'm paying a professional for. Or in this case, not paying.
But if you don't pay me, it's gonna come out of my check.
Well, that's not my problem. You should have done your job, Jordan.
I'm sorry, Jordan, I'm sorry, what? My guy, if I need to remind you, Jordan isn't in charge of your daughter's emotions. His job is to give her instructions, and her job is to follow said instructions so that he would be able to do his job. If a person is acting erratic, that isn't his fault. That's hers. But of course, parents gotta defend their kids at all costs.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you. You're Jordan Matter. I'm Jeff, remember me?
You're such a loser, Jordan. They should call.
You know what? I'm playing the card. I don't care. It just so happens that the kid that bullied him as a child is here today. What a coincidence. That's card number 1, people. And again, I'll explain it for like the millionth time already. Basically, a card is a coincidence, or a big coincidence, I would say. Not just any coincidence, but a big one. One that's kind of needed to make the story go along with the story. So like, yeah, well, now we have 1 card. I honestly really hope that it isn't like the other videos where I reached like 3 to 4 cards, which, mind you, is not good at all. So, anyways.
Call you Jordan dumb.
You're the little twerp from my old baseball team.
I'm sorry, how did you know that was him? What, like, it looks, like, you and him look very different from when you were kids. How do you know him now? And how do you remember him after 35 years? How? Anyway.
And look at you now. Wow. I always knew you'd be a loser. But I didn't realize it'd be this bad. Come on.
Like father, like daughter. Sorry about that. Hey, sweetheart.
Just checking your ETA. We're getting ready to have dinner.
You're gonna have to eat without me. I got another client waiting.
You promised the kids you'd make it tonight.
You're not coming again?
He's never here.
I'm really sorry. I'll try to be home for dessert.
Okay, I want to ask, where does the actual people come in? When do the actual people come in and replace the actors? Because, like, I sure as hell know that this guy's still an actor. This isn't Jordan. Jordan is way too old for him to actually look like. I'm telling you. Like, if you saw what Jordan Matter actually looks like today, you would know that this is an actor. There's no way in hell. I would say he's like 50 or is that in his 50s or 60s at this point. Like, there's no way in hell he would look like this in this idea. Anyway.
I love you.
Love you, honey. Tell your dad you love him. I'll see you tonight.
Love you guys. Come in.
The next kid's ready to shoot. Looks like he's hopped up on sugar, so buckle up.
Okay, so I feel like we should keep track of time here so that we don't get confused. So we originally started in 1980, in exactly 1980, and then 15 years went by, so now it's 1995. And now 20 years went by, so now it's 2015, right? I just want to make sure I know the timeline so that when they introduce the new technology like smartphones, I actually know that they would have existed by this time and they're not convoluting the timeline. So we should keep this in mind. Anyway.
You're sad you're missing dinner with your family?
Yeah. But honestly, it's more than that. My grandfather was a renowned photographer who took pictures that inspired people from all over the world. I wanted to be just like him. Do something different. Something that would make pictures feel alive and with energy. Something like this.
What about that?
I know. Okay, I don't. Nope, I don't care.
Full of life. Thank you so much.
Let me go back.
Sun perfectly just accentuates the leg, and
Yes,
it just all
totally.
melts together.
Thank you so much, Jordan. These portraits are so full of life. Honestly, I thought before coming here that you photoshopped everything.
Ah.
But seeing your work now, I was proven wrong.
Okay, I might as well say this right away before anybody tries to tell me in the comments. If you think that I skipped over something important accidentally or whatever, all I'm gonna say is that first of all, I skip over parts that I think overall aren't important to the story. It's stuff like, you know how people say it doesn't, like, the journey, the destination doesn't matter, it's the journey? Well, guess what? On this channel, it's quite the opposite. The destination is the one that matters, because I think I have the full right to assume that you guys have watched the original video before coming to me, right? So I think I have the full right to skip over parts I haven't watched. And mind you, I'm watching this for the first time. Like, okay, the first 10 minutes or so I had already watched, but honestly, from like the 12 minutes in, I was watching something totally new. I haven't watched it. I haven't fully watched it yet. This is the first time. And I'm saying, you know what? I don't want to see those parts. I just want to skip over it and be done. Because after all, the whole point of this video is not only for me to add more to the content, but for me to skip over parts that I don't think are valuable. Because guess what? I want to save your time. Like, if I'm going to be taking more of your time than the video is originally doing, I might as well try to save your time while I'm at it.
Well, don't feel too bad. Most people think that my work is photoshopped, but it's not. It's all hard work and sacrifice.
Dad!
Hudson?
So very good. Hey, how was class?
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Okay, look, come on, man. Like, we're already a couple of minutes away from the story being over. When are you gonna introduce the actual people and replace them with the actors? Like, I don't know out of this photo how many of them are the actors and how many of them are the actual members of the family. I honestly don't. Anyway.
A lot of sacrifice.
Have you seen this behind the scenes footage? It's gold.
See? If people saw stuff like this, they'd know you don't use Photoshop.
It's too bad we can't show this video to everybody.
What if we uploaded it to YouTube?
Yes, that's a great idea, Sandy.
What do you say, Jordan?
What's YouTube? Hi, honey.
I had the same shocked face as them. Like, what? How the hell do you not know you? Like, remember, I said that the current timeline was 2015, right? Well, I figured out via this thing that the video that they also said that he spent a few years photographing. So this could be like, I would say around 2019 or 2018. Because we obviously know what happened in 2020. That makes these events impossible. So yeah.
Hey. Where's Hudson and Say?
They went to bed early. I told them Santa wouldn't come otherwise.
Well, I guess these are for Santa now.
But guess what? Salish had her dance recital. She was a star.
I can't believe I missed it. Say must have been so upset. I know I was.
Even your family didn't even come here to see you play.
And somehow, I became the parent that doesn't show up.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. We all know how hard you've been working. Helped move us into this house. Made quite a name for yourself in photography. You should be so proud of your success.
Success. When I was a kid, my grandfather told me success is meaningless without family.
Okay, so remember when he said that he didn't know YouTube when, this was kind of like 2018 to 2019 already? I decided, you know what? Why not actually check his channel and check out what his oldest video is? I don't know if he's doing it by my phone because I'm not doing it on my laptop. I just want to keep this smooth. So guess what? his oldest video, as if this recording. Okay, no, why am I saying as if this recording? His oldest video will always say his oldest. Is called Jordan Matter Headshots. That was released back in, get this, 15 years ago. Which, sadly, I'll feel as old as you guys when I say this. 15 years ago means it was 2010. Or maybe even 2009. Who knows? Like, my guy, if Jordan already uploaded a video that was 15 years ago, then how is it by the late 2010s he didn't know what YouTube was? Like, I feel like this is something that they've easily missed. Like, all I needed to check was just, oh yeah, okay, I went to Jordan Matter's channel, what's the oldest video? Oh yeah, this one, Jordan Matter Headshots, that was released back in 15 years ago. And also, like, I feel like I want to check this out a bit. I'll check a bit of it, don't worry, I'll make sure it won't. Okay. Yup, it's photography. Like, honestly, this video is pretty misleading. Look at his oldest content. You'll find that his idea of taking photos and then showing them to the world came way before this video suggests. Like, this video suggests that even in the late 2010s, Jordan didn't know what YouTube was. Like, remember what timeline we're going off of so that we stay accurate. First of all, we were in 1980, and then 15 years passed, so now we're in 1995, and then after that, when he became a full-on photographer when being the owner of the building and all that, 20 years have passed. So now it's 2015. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2015. Yes, 2015. So, if it's 2015, and then they say that he spent a couple of years photographing ballerinas and all that stuff, and that should mean that, you know, it's kind of 2018 or 2019 already. Like, do you see why this timeline doesn't make sense? When you actually take it as face value and look at the timeline, you find out that the timeline makes zero sense. Because again, I'm not joking. Look at Jordan Matter's channel, and you'll find out that his oldest video is of 15 years ago. Which means that the idea of posting pictures to YouTube and then showing a bit of them before they were taken, he did that in 2010. Meanwhile, by going with this video's timeline, he only started doing it in the late 2010s, which doesn't make any sort of sense. Like, I am pretty sure, like, okay, look, he spent the next few years, okay, we already have that. Let's go back a bit more, okay, right. I'm pretty sure there was something about, okay, so 2502s, I need to remember that because we're gonna be going back to the video a bit just to make sure of the timeline. So let's go back a bit right here because I remember them mentioning a time skip on here.
Ugly job.
Okay, Coop. Bring out. I really hope I'm not doing this for the next 10 years.
And
Hey, buddy, just look this way. Perfect. Now, can I just get a...
20 years. Perfect. Now, didn't they show here a cut of 50 years again? Remind me again?
It breaks.
Sup, Jay?
15 years later. Perfect, DharMann. Perfect. So now, going back to 20... Okay, what? Right? No, not 20. 05, I think? Around here. So... yeah, like, let's genuinely think about it for a minute. You're telling, like, okay, 1980. We started at 1980. The magazine that he showed is from June 1980, but the month doesn't matter. 1980 plus 15 equals 1995 plus 20, 2015. A few years because of what happened in 2020. Let's assume that the story at this point is happening in the late 2010s, like 2018, 2019. That doesn't align with the truth. The guy has been posting pictures since, again, 15 years ago, back in 2010. Where? The timeline doesn't match up at all. Like, the guy in the late 2010s doesn't even know what YouTube is. Meanwhile, he's been posting videos on it since 2010. 2010 solid. 15 years. What do you have to say now, huh? Anyway.
These are for Santa now.
But guess what? Salish had her dance recital.
Okay,
I know
I did this.
And somehow, I became the parent that doesn't show up.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. We all know how hard you've been working. Help move us in.
And also, you've done something that your own father didn't do. You're still praising them and loving them. You aren't pushing them relentlessly like your father did to you. You and your father are not the same people. Like, yes, you and him were never able to attend these types of important events, but you showed love and compassion and praise to your kids. Meanwhile, your father kept pressuring you. So even though you're still absent, you're at least trying to show them love to compensate for it, even if it doesn't do it that well.
Into this house.
And again, may I ask, when will we get to the YouTube portion? Because like only 4 minutes are left at this point.
Made quite a name for yourself in photography. You should be so proud of your success.
Success. When I was a kid, my grandfather told me success is meaningless without family.
You already have a family. What's the point? What's the point of you saying this? You already have a loving family and you make sure you love them. What's the point?
I now know what he meant.
I might as well say it now, but I feel like this is one of those videos where I've talked the most. Like, if you guys have seen my other videos, you see that sometimes I don't talk for minutes because I don't find something to talk about. But this time, Dhar Mann has been pushing me to talk since the beginning. Like, my guy, this video is only 28 minutes. Like, I obviously won't know how long this video is gonna be until I upload it. Or, like, check how long it is after the recording it up. Like, I'm willing to bet that this video is probably over an hour. Anyway.
I am grateful for everything. It's just, I just wish that there was a way for me to make money while spending time with all of you.
Comes in YouTube.
That's all. You're telling.
Sorry. When is that? Okay, published. Okay, this is a like. I need to zoom in, but at the same time I need to be the mic. Does it say? Wait a minute. March 27th, 2018. So I was right. I was right. This is gonna be 2018 or 2019. Let me check. Now, no, Jordan Matter obviously didn't post a lot in his early days, so it won't be that hard to check. And 20 was sadly 7 years ago, so I'm gonna check if that video is even real. 7 years ago, the guy's channel has been popping off a bit by then. So like, I want to check whether this video actually exists. Like, but I know it's gonna take me a bit, but like, I genuinely need to know. Okay, so I'm looking for insane photo in Australia versus video. First video 15 years ago. The timeline doesn't add up, buddy. Okay, like that. At least there's gotta he's first insane photo in Australia. Like, there has got to be something here that resembles the original. Like there's no way they came up with this out of nowhere, right? Right? Like, if you guys don't know, because like obviously it seems from the screen that I'm still, but no, I'm checking on my phone during the time period of 2018. Whether he actually made this video or not. And guess what? From what I'm finding so far, he did not. This video is fake. Like, you could have at least picked a real video, my man. Anyway.
Only 500,000 people have seen this video?
I think you could get even more views. You just need to increase your retention rate.
Retention rate?
Yeah, I was checking out your channel analytics, and I think it would help you if you added an end screen and better optimized your thumbnails.
How do you know so much about this?
I'm Gen Z. It's what we do. YouTube.
Jordan, come quick! She just did the back walkover for the first time.
No, I missed it. Again.
It's okay. Honey, do it again.
Wait, Dad. Record it.
But I've never shown my family on video before.
Maybe now's the time to start. Instead of the dance videos, we could do a family channel.
a family channel. You know what? This was back in 20. Like, I feel like all of you guys know that family channels don't really have the best of reputation right now. Like, oh boy, family channels are frowned upon. There's no way in hell a family channel is getting made today. Now, not even 2 years ago at this point. Like, these channels have become way too controversial. It feels like every single family channel in the world has to have some sort of controversy. Anyway.
Do you really think that people would watch?
Maybe not you, Dad, but I'm sure they'd be Team Salish.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Yup, and then we begin the journey. Yup, yippee! This is where we go to add to the actual people. Blah, blah, blah.
Anything.
Ooh, maybe you should get her an iPhone.
Okay, nice try.
Maybe she would give it to me, and then maybe I would keep it, and then maybe I would take a
Oh,
trip. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You're Jordan Matter.
Yeah.
I love you and your family. I'm obsessed with your channel.
Amazing, thank you. Hey, Kelsey, who are you talking to?
Okay, I might as well say this. So, to the people who don't know, basically, the controversy that happened was Jordan Matter, if you guys don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't know, because that controversy happened like months ago, and I haven't heard from it since. But basically, the controversy is that Salish is obviously the star of the show. Like, even though the channel is named after him, we all know that the actual face of the channel is Salish. She has featured in so many of his videos to the point that DharMann is saying that she just collaborated with him. Straight up makes zero sense. My God, she didn't collaborate with him. She's the face of his channel. And one viral video, like, maybe it's because I skipped the montage, but what do you mean one viral? Okay, you know what? I don't think I really want to question the one viral video thing, because that would mean having to go back to the montage, and I honestly don't want to waste time. Like, let's assume it just happened here, okay? And, like, okay, so basically the controversy that happened with Jordan Matter is that he keeps showing his daughter sometimes in positions that attract some very interesting types of people, and how he keeps referencing a potential relationship with her friend. I don't remember what his name was, but, like, you know that thing where people mix two people's names and make a combination out of it? Well, he was like, don't you dare hashtag X name, don't you dare hashtag X name. It obviously wasn't X, but, like, you know what I mean. I don't honestly remember the name, and I don't want to remember it. I don't want to go back to the controversy. But essentially, like, he essentially told people indirectly to do it, which, you know, is a little weird, because that meant that his content was attracting some types of people, especially considering that his daughter is a gymnast. And I don't know if a gymnast and ballerina, okay, they obviously aren't the same thing, but, like, his daughter was sometimes in position, especially with that guy friend of hers. Like, they are dating. I don't think that her and that guy friend are actually dating, but, like, Jordan kept doing some stuff that made him get into some controversy. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if you guys didn't hear of it, because unless you were interested in Jordan Matter around that time period, like, I would say a few months to almost half a year ago, unless you were interested in Jordan Matter around that time, you probably didn't even hear of it, you know what I mean? Anyway.
No way. Jeff from baseball. How you doing?
Dad, you know Jordan Matter?
Oh, it was a long
Who's gonna tell her?
time ago.
That's so cool. Can I get a picture?
Absolutely. All right. Well,
Okay, something I don't get is, how did he get that old? Like, my guy went from looking like he's in his 30s to looking like he's in his 60s in just 7 years, apparently. Like, I obviously don't know how it actually went for him in his life, but according to this video, he aged 20 years in just 7. You know what? Maybe not even that long, considering the fact that he's looked like this for years. So, like, even 2 to 3 years wouldn't be that off.
well, take care. Great to meet you.
man.
Have a...
I just want to say I'm sorry for you know.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, blah, 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 done. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, and my whole job is supposed to save your time. So, oh boy, this title will be hard to put in reaction to. But anyway, like, I would say that the problem with this video is that there are a lot of inaccuracies. Like, I don't know how much of this was added for the sake of the drama. And what I hate is that The whole point of this is the fact that his life changed with that one video, even though that was only just 4 minutes of like a 28-minute video. Like, DharMann, you tricked me a bit because I expected that to be the main plot, and also so many inaccuracies. Like, first of all, the timeline doesn't make sense because, again, look at Jordan Matter's own channel. Okay, I'm sorry for that noise, but anyway, like, if you look at Jordan Matter's channel, you find that, how do I say this? Oh yeah, you'll find that he made his first video back 15 years ago. 15 years ago. 2010. And yet they said that his first video is in 2018. I honestly don't believe it. I don't believe it. Like, how did you get that big of an inaccuracy? My guy, just go to his channel, put in all this, and you'll find it. It's not that difficult. Why did you make such a bad statement? And also, over 25 million subscribers. That's also wrong in both the original video and Jordan Matter's actual channel. I don't know when that video was recorded, but like, his channel did gain like 200,000 subscribers since then. Like, if I'm not wrong, this video shows him having 29.6 million or something, right? Something like that. Well, now he has 29.9 million and 29.8 million, and either way, of course, as of this recording, and either way, like, why didn't you just round it up to 30 and say around 30 subscribers? That would have been, sorry, 30 million subscribers. That would have been perfectly fine. But anyways, that would be a bit nitpicking. So first of all, like, I feel like this is a bit of dramatization. Like, if you got the dates wrong, then I don't know what else you got wrong, since obviously I don't know Jordan Matter personally. And again, I feel like they downplayed Salish's role a bit. Like, they acted like she just collaborated. But she's the face of the channel. It doesn't matter that the channel is after his name. Nope. I don't care. The channel is focused mainly on her. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. On the left is my most recent video. Otherwise, the video recommend, the YouTube recommends. As always, the links to the channel in the video in the description. And as always, I'll see you again next time.